We're live?
You're live.
Good Saturday morning, everyone. It's like a jungle in here. So, Vicki's going to be doing most of this. I'm just along for the ride. She wants to kind of showcase and show off some of the stuff that she's been doing with resin lately. You guys, I don't know that you showed it that much. Not to this extent, anyway. But she's having fun doing this stuff. So, oh yeah. So, take it away, Vicki.
Is anybody there? Hi Tessa, hi Rob, hi Charlie, Jason.
Yeah, we got people coming in.
Alright guys, so for the last year and a half, 2 years, I cannot grow a plant for anything. I've tried succulents, I've tried everything, so I decided to make my own. Babe, I have to see what's going on.
Why?
So I can see if I'm lifting it up high enough or whatever.
I'll let you know.
I don't know. Can you guys hear where we're at? Hear us? All right.
Good morning, everyone.
Okay. So anyway, I decided I was going to make my own. So I bought some molds from Amazon. These molds, and they're resin or epoxy molds. And I've got several different kind here. And I decided to make some little pots. So I made these little, they're just resin, just little flower pots. And then I bought some little succulents that are, that I can't kill. So I've got different sizes. I got a big one.
Where are you buying the succulents?
I bought all the succulents on Amazon, and then I went to Hobby Lobby and bought a bunch of them at Hobby Lobby in California. But anyway, so I've got the bigger pots, and this little thing on here is to keep it from bubbling out when you pour the resin in it. So that's what I made these with. And I like because I can make any color I want. Anybody see them all?
Yeah.
And then I wanted a bigger one, and I couldn't find a bigger mold that was less than $60 or $70. So I made my own. So I just got a bowl. I got these for 50 cents at the dollar store. I mean at Walmart. But before that, I got a mold at the store. I mean a bowl at the dollar store, and I made a big one right here. I just put some mold release, sprayed it in there, poured the first layer of resin, and then I took another bowl and I set it inside, the same that I did with this one. This is Eric's. He wanted red and black. Same as I did with this one. So I poured the resin in, sprayed it, poured the resin in the bowl, set one of these inside of it, and made my own little bowl. And the one I wanted to show you, let's see. This mold, I think this mold is actually a cement mold. I like it because the thing pops out much easier. And that one is right here. And it looks like a little tree stump.
Yeah, Tessa says, I like the log.
Yeah. This is what this one is. Let's see if I can get up closer.
Here you go, hold it.
Yeah.
This thing really looks like a little stump. It just is so cool. And so, is this two different colors of resin or just brown?
Just a brown.
Just a brown resin. So check this out, guys. It is just, oh, there you go. It looks like a little stump.
Yeah. So that's that one. And then what I did, first of all, I took one of them that I made, this one I think it was, poured sand in it and put my little succulents in it. And then I was walking back out to my shop because I showed Eric or whatever, walking back out to my shop, and I dropped it. And the sand went everywhere. So then I got the idea to mix just some resin in my sand, put it in there, and then put these in there, and they'll dry, and they're solid as a rock. They're connected. There's no way these things are going to fall apart.
All of these are that way.
All of them are that way. Yep.
Resin and sand in there.
This one's heavy.
So what's the mixture of sand toward resin? Is like 1-to-1?
No. I don't know.
Just a little bit of resin in the...
I put like, for this, I made 2 of these, one for Rachel, which I don't have with me, and then a couple of small ones, and I think it was like this much sand, and I don't know, 4 or 6 ounces of resin. Just to make it, it's hard to stir up, but just to make it thick enough that these things will stand up in it.
Okay.
And then I just bought these at the bought them on Amazon. These little tiny, there's all different, I've got oodles of them now. All different kinds of little succulents, and they're very inexpensive. And I think they make some pretty cool little things.
I think they're fantastic. I love them. I think
Where
you
is
ought to
Eric's
sell them.
microphone?
Oh. I think you ought to sell them.
I am going to sell them. I'm going to put them on... Eric has a...
Linda Taylor, just ask. Are you going to sell these?
Eric has an Amazon store that he's kind of got his stuff canceled on or postponed or whatever. And then I think I'm going to put them on Etsy. I might open up an Etsy store and put them in there. So I am going to sell them. But oh my gosh, you guys, these are so much fun to make. I've given a lot of them away. I took one to the chiropractor's office the other day, and gave one to the chiropractor. And then sometimes you have leftover resin. There's maybe leftover whatever you've got. So I have this coaster mold, and I just pour that in the coaster mold, and I make coasters. And I don't know what I'll do with it, but I've got a bunch of these also. So I'm having fun playing.
Now this one is intriguing to me.
This one.
Explain that one.
This one, when I poured my daughter's, I had some silver glittery resin left over. So I poured it in the mold, and this is the mold. And I just tipped it and let it set to dry. And then I figured, well, I'll have some other resin somewhere down the road. I'll use that to fill it. So then when I did Eric's, which was black and red, I had a little black left over. So then I just set it back right up and I poured the black. So
that is really cool.
Do not waste your resin. It's too expensive. It is expensive. But these are all made with the Maker Epoxy, Total Boat Maker Epoxy. And they set up really nice. These things will last forever. They're not going anywhere. And the main reason I even thought about this, granddaughter's walking out the door, was when we put those shelves out on the front porch, I had bought some just little, little succulent things right there, set them up there, and a big wind came by and blew them all over the patio. So I decided I was going to make something that was heavy enough that it wasn't going anywhere. And these are heavy enough they don't go anywhere. So
yeah, Tessa said you should put them on your Facebook page, put them on a Facebook page, and they will sell, like make it a marketplace or something. Yeah. Excellent.
Hi, Emma.
So Justin's asking, is that a deep pour resin?
No. Nope.
So which, is it the tabletop? Or
it's just the tabletop. No, I'm sorry. The Maker Epoxy. It's just the Maker Epoxy. And none of them are really deep. If you look at this mold, well, let's see if I've got one that you can really see. They're hollow. So it's, it's thin on the sides, but it's hollow. So it gets hot, but it's not deep that it's going to get hot enough to crack.
Even though they're deep, because they're thin, because it's not like a
it's
thick
not a
set
thick
kind
set
of thing.
deep pour.
Gotcha.
No.
Okay,
No.
that makes sense. Oh, that's terrific, Frank.
What?
I'm stoked for you, buddy. I sent somebody that needed a sign over to Frank
that's right.
in Texas, and it looks like they're going to make the deal. Awesome. I'm excited for you, Frank. That's terrific. Huh? Oh. So Tessa says, I did my first resin project a few days ago. The resin the resin are through my cup. Don't use a plastic cup.
Yeah,
Okay.
when you're mixing resin, I use plastic cups, but and I get them on Amazon. They're in our Amazon store. They're for resin or for paint. They're a specific thickness and stuff, and they have like measuring units marked all over it. So it's up to 8 or 10 ounces. I can't remember, but if you're mixing 1-to-1 or 2-to-1, it makes it really easy. So don't just use an inexpensive, plastic cup, because that resin gets hot and it will melt.
So are you talking about that type of cup?
Yeah, this type of cup.
Okay. And different sizes.
Different sizes. Yeah. I've got 8-ounce ones. But when you order from Total Boat, they send you a bunch of these kind of things along with stir sticks and gloves, and they send you everything with your order.
Well, they did us.
I think they do everybody. Yeah. I think that's
even
their
when
packing.
you've ordered for paying. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Gotcha.
Okay.
Good. Let's see if there's anything else. We answered Justin. When you do your Etsy or however you're going to sell them, where you post a link. Charlie Wooster.
Where would I post a link? Oh,
Maybe will you post a link? I'm not sure what Charlie's asking.
Charlie, just call me.
Yeah.
If you want one.
Beautiful collection there, Queen.
Thank you, Frank.
Car spray pots? I'm not sure what that means, Darren.
Car spray pots? Maybe for spray paint? Or
I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe. Facebook and Instagram just initiated that you can do a live and sell your products. A button shows up at the bottom of the screen for the buyer to purchase. It's going to be awesome. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's interesting.
How much to buy some Anna Murphy? For mixing resins, the paint down there, Darren.
Oh, for mixing resin, yeah. Gotcha.
I don't know. Call me. I haven't got that far yet as far as pricing and stuff on them. Okay, enough of that. Hand me my phone.
There you go.
So, we're going to ask you a question again, like we did last week.
I don't
Are
even
you
know
ready?
what it is. Yeah, we haven't even discussed this. So,
Nope.
Go ahead.
All right, here's the question for you guys. How did you meet your significant other, and what was your first impression of them? That's the question.
Okay.
Yep. How did you meet your significant other, and what was your first impression?
I think I've heard Frank talk about meeting Beth.
Well, I want to hear it.
It's a great story.
Brad Robb says college and drunk. I can somewhat relate, not the college part. More like the high school parking lot. Okay, I hope you guys are typing. Andy Littleton says in college, and he thought she's hot. She still is, Andy.
She's a beauty.
She is, inside and out. Anybody else? Tim Graves, on her birthday, and I loved her personality. Pam Berry says I haven't yet. Well, I'll give you mine, Pam. Darren Eves says in the pub, and I thought, wow, and I still think that 17 years later. Good answer, Darren.
Good answer, Darren.
Linda Taylor said I met Leland Ford Taylor at work and instantly got a crush. Oops, I lost it. He was so funny, and I love that he makes me laugh. It's good that he can still make you laugh. Frank Jenkins, goodness sakes, Said, I met Beth the first day of junior high school in 1966. My heart literally skipped a beat, and I told my best friend I didn't know her, but I was going to marry her, and I did. You know, I love those stories.
Great story.
I think, how do you know? But I guess you just do. Charlie Wooster says, pick me up from the hospital with my mom, and then I'd bite her on the butt? I don't even want to know what that's about.
That's interesting.
Jason says, my friend had run away from home, and me and my friend went looking for him. And I found the love of my life. I was 11 and she was 13, together ever since.
Wow. Aww. That's Jason?
Jason.
Wow.
Tom Gent says, work and great personality, funny, will help anyone. My partner in fishing, camping, and woodworking. Brad Robb says she was wearing her sunglasses at night. That's a song, isn't it?
That's funny.
I think we are not answering that question because we were reading some of these questions on the way to California in the car, and oh my gosh, we were cracking up.
Yeah.
Pam says, haha, Eric is perfect for you, Vicki. I love seeing you two together.
Oh, thank you, Pam.
Tessa says, at a convenience store where I was working, and he was so cute, even though he was drunk and wouldn't sell me, and I wouldn't sell him more alcohol. Better that you didn't.
Good for you.
Hi, Nick. So
hey,
you
Nick.
guys, hand me that other book, please.
Oh, yeah.
How long have we been married? 39 and a half years. 39. June was 39 years.
Yep.
Been together 39 and a half.
Yeah. A couple of weeks before we got married.
Yeah. So where I got these questions, or some of these questions, is I bought these books a long time ago, and we haven't filled them out. It's called A Mother's Legacy, Your Life Story in Your Own Words. And then we've got A Father's Legacy. And these books are really cool. I know everything's done online and you can do videos, which is probably better. But if you can't and you don't have access to the possibility of videos, these books are really cool to fill out, and hand down to your family. But they have some really good questions, and I will be asking more from these.
So let me see one of them, because I want to give you guys an idea. So the pages are all blank, and they just have questions. And so there are different sections. It's really cool. I really need to fill this out. So the first section is personal portrait, childhood, family life, education, on the job, love and marriage, parenting, celebration, life events, inspiration. So it will just ask you different questions.
And you get to fill it out in your own words and your own handwriting. And
yeah.
I don't know
how
really anybody else feels, but I love seeing my mom's handwriting. Mom passed away a year and a half ago, and just seeing her handwriting on a note. I found at my sister's house the other last couple weeks ago, just a note that she had written, and I've got it. I'm going to have to put it in her box, her little memory box. I've got all of her recipes, and I love seeing her handwriting.
That's a really good point. I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah.
That's a great point.
So Stephanie says, Andy and I met in college. My first thought was, that's the best looking guy I've ever seen. I also loved that he was down to earth and a country boy. Frank says, Beth and I were married, we're 39 years, 8 months, 2 weeks before she passed away. Best years of my life. Barry Feigl says, VFW post 30 and plus 60. Dance 40 years, nothing but a bad habit now. Bad habit? I'm not sure what that means. Steph says she's got the mother's one.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are really cool. I started filling mine out. I don't know when I did, but I started it. Haven't done much with it since. Shirley Hall says, met him in church and he asked me to join him for a motorcycle ride. The thing that I remember the most is his tan arm muscles shining in the sun. What a wonderful day, and we are still on a wonderful ride 9 years later. Oh,
fantastic. That's cool.
Very cool.
Good. Well, thank you for sharing with us, guys.
Yeah, I think it's just cool. Sometimes you get so busy in your day-to-day rut of life, not rut, but you're busy and you're focused and you're so tunnel vision that it's really nice to stop and look back and remember how everything started. I mean, my gosh. It's just, you got to look back in order to go forward, I think.
Well, and it's good to remember the blessings of your life.
Well,
not necessarily the little inconveniences that most of us have. Most of us are so blessed with great things. It's nice to be able to look back once in a while and remember the blessings and not just...
And remembering the hard times, because that's what makes the good times even better, I think. Chad says, I was working at the cable company, installed phone wires in Stacy's at work, stonework, and installed phones where Stacy worked.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Anyway, guys,
all right,
that's
guys.
it. I hope you enjoyed this.
We'll have something different next week.
Yeah, I like this. Saturday mornings with me has got to be different because I don't know anything about sun carving.
Well, so if you guys, I've been encouraging Vicki to do some videos, or at least a video on making this stuff.
Yeah,
if you guys want to see that, let us know. I'm kind of thinking you might.
Tessa says, my ex-husband and I met in high school. He broke into the school and stole candy out of the teacher's lunch. Frank says, I love reading about all the love that abounds wherever you look.
Yeah.
Linda Taylor said, Amy, gosh darn it. Let's see, I enjoy this so much, and you too. I did it, and it was hard for me to get on here. Hi, guys. Hi, David.
Hey, David. I'm glad you made it, buddy.
Welcome. Now we're going to go.
I'm glad you made it, but now you know how.
You would like to see how I do this? Amy.
She keeps getting a call.
My daughter-in-law keeps calling me, so.
All right.
Anyway, guys, we're going to wrap this up. Oh, Diana, Brad, hi, guys.
Hi, guys. So, obviously...
Frank says, can you do a tool review on the DeWalt sander?
Yeah, absolutely. Both of them. I will do that, Frank. I'll put that on my list. Definitely.
David Boston says, I've learned so much from you. I appreciate you, too. Thank you.
Thank you, David.
All right, I will do some videos on the bowls.
Yep, or the square things.
Pots, whatever you want to call them.
Whatever you want to call them.
Anyway, guys, we're going to wrap it up because I have another project that I want to work on, and Eric's got things to do. And
I got that signed.
Life is busy.
Yeah. We got things to do. So
thank you, Pam.
Have a great weekend, everybody, and you'll see another video tomorrow. Obviously, those of you that are watching our YouTube videos, there was no senior moment this morning. Dad and I just didn't get to it. We'll have one next week, I'm sure, or maybe later this, early in the week. I don't know. We'll see if I can nail Dad down. All right, guys, we'll see you. Later. We'll be on Monday night, back here, same time on Monday evening, and keep sending those questions because that is my fuel for doing the lives. So don't hesitate. If you have questions, even if you think I've gone over them before, please do email me, eric@makeawoodsign.com, and give us a thumbs
up. If you have any questions about this, send me an email, Vicki with Dave Signs. VickiWithDaveSigns@gmail.com. So, okay.
And
we're out of here. Stop talking.
That's it.
Say goodbye. Good night, Gracie.
Eric@makeawoodsign.com. See you later.
Bye. Guys.